Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new game. This is called Plantabi. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. But it seems kind of fun. The art style seems kind of like a mix between Stardew Valley and then the game also seems kind of similar to Strange Horticulture. So I'm really excited to see what's going on with this game. It looks really fun. But I have no idea what I'm doing or how to play, so, okay. My plants have withered, apparently. Okay. Drag the object to the shop icon to sell. Okay. Which is the shop icon? What is this? That's the indoor garden. That's messages. That's like identifying stuff, I'm assuming. And then this is I have no idea what that is. Okay. I'm gonna assume equip or propagate. Okay. I don't know what that does. I'm gonna assume that might be the store. Except now I don't know where it went. What the heck? Okay. So that's time? Okay. So I'm gonna check on okay, wait, so alright. I don't know what this does. Does it just reverse it? Apparently. Do I put it here? Maybe. I'm not really sure how this works. And there's nothing really identified here, it looks like. Okay. What if I put one here? What does that do? Is that just storage? Okay. I wonder if there's... I don't know what that is. Okay. Okay, that's where the store is. I didn't see what that other thing said. Okay. Drag what I want to buy to the bottom inventory. Well, I guess I should buy that, because that seems... Okay. So just put it somewhere. Okay. I will do speed times 2 for now. Okay, what do you need? Okay. You need water. The happier and more mature a plant is, the more gold it produces. Alright. You have successfully completed the tutorial. It covers the basics of the game, and there are still more exciting features for you to discover as you continue playing. Here's a reward for completing. You can drag the item to your inventory. Alright, I have some coins, apparently. Okay. Hello, I'm your local shop owner. I have clients who love plants, and I've heard that you're great at taking care of them. I'll offer you rewards in exchange for the plants that our clients are looking for. I mean, you say I'm great at taking care of them, but I just sold 2 dead plants. Having more satisfied clients means we can sell more items in our shop, and there's no rush at all, and only sell when you're ready. Please take this as my small gift to you. Ooh, okay. So now I have 2 aloe veras. That's good to know. Do I have? Okay, I have one identified now. A succulent plant known for its thick, fleshy leaves that contain a gel with various medicinal and skincare properties. Alright, that sounds like aloe vera. I will get a snake plant as well, because why not? Okay, wait, so there's... Ooh. Pots. Walls, windows. Furniture. Magic orbs. Okay. Looking for aloe vera. Okay. Well. Okay, so the plant needed to the shop. So that did that work? Or does it have to be a... Oh, it needs 2 hearts. Oh, you can propagate. That seems cool. Okay, so there's kind of no point to the one that I sold. I want to look at the pots. I don't really know what the point would be for that. I don't really want any of those. I do kind of want a rack though. That would be kind of cool. They're really expensive though. I could get one actually. Alright. So I'll put that here, and then I'll put wrong. There we go. And then I'll put you and you on there. I'm gonna speed up time so that I think they will want things faster. I'm also gonna move this because this is not easily grabbable. Okay. So you pay to take care of them, but then they also give you money. Also, I think it's getting dark. Is that just that time passes? Or is that something that I should be concerned about? Okay. The aloe vera is almost level 2, I think. Hopefully. Because that would be necessary. And this other one is already level 2. So, I don't know, maybe it's just easier than the other one, but these are both air purifying plants, so that's pretty cool. Okay. Yay. Okay. I have got some stuff that I need, but I want, if that's how it's gonna work, then I want to have, okay. I want to have, a couple of each thing so that when, cool, thank you. So that when I have these requirements, oh, whoa. Cool. Okay, I've got a new plant. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this so that I can, have the things that I need when I need them, but what I also need to do is probably slow down time a little bit just so that I can make sure that I can keep up with all of the different needs of the different plants. What's this one? Okay, level 3, and then, okay, a new plant here. Alright, I'll put that here for now. Apparently I'm getting a lot of achievements right now. And then I have, okay, these things, which I don't need right now, but they're good to know anyway. And which one was it? It was aloe vera. What I'm not sure about is if you level one up more than what the request is. Like if it was 4 hearts instead of 3, does that not count as the specific request because it's like an overachieving request? Or I don't know. I'm gonna just try and give them what they want so I don't waste a really nice one. This is kind of fun though, like I like the sort of idea of, I wonder if you have to sell one to have it register here. Or maybe not, because that's there. Maybe it's alphabetical, but that doesn't seem correct. No, it's definitely not alphabetical. The Easter lily cactus is nocturnal, meaning its flowers bloom at night and close during the day. And then snake plant, categorized by its upright sword-shaped leaves with distinctive variegation, and it's renowned for its air purifying abilities. Ha, I called that. Aloe is also an air purifying plant. Alright. So this is kind of like a resource management type situation in terms of money, because you have to afford everything to take care of your plants and buy the plants, and you also don't want to have so many plants that you can't take care of all of them. but it's also like needing to keep up with the demand of the people who want to buy whatever plants they want to buy. So I wonder if you just get one at a time all the time, or if you get more. What the heck is this? I don't know what I did. Do I have like a second area where I can put extra things? Is that what that is? I have no idea. This game is pretty satisfying though. It's like, in a way, kind of like the Zen Garden in Plants vs. Zombies as well. But then the thing about needing to sell very specific plants is kind of like strange horticulture. And then the sort of graphics aspect is kind of similar to Stardew Valley. So it's like an interesting mix of several of the games that I enjoy playing. This one is actually super cute though, and I love the little information about the plants, especially because I already knew the thing about air purifying, which was fun, but I love plants in real life. I have so many plants, and so it's just kind of fun. I love games where you just take care of plants. Pretty much the first and only video game that I played for a long time when I was a kid was Webkins, and I loved having the little garden there, and you had to rake away all the leaves and water things and then harvest them, but when you harvested them you could actually feed it to your animals. It was so much fun. I miss Webkins. Like, I know it still exists. I want to go back and play it sometime because that was so fun. And I had an absolute mansion going on with tons of gardens and everything, and it was so cool. I should maybe record a video of that if I do play that again. That would be really fun and super nostalgic. Because the only other game that I really played around that age that was like a computer game doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, that would be really cool if I go back and do Webkins sometime, because it is kind of like a childish game compared to some of the ones that I play, but it's so nostalgic, and I feel like there's a good chance that people watching maybe played that as well, and so maybe it will be a fun nostalgia for them as well. Okay, this is level 2, that's to level 2. So they get bigger when they level up, so that's good to know. Why does this have no hearts? What the heck? Is this one dying? Did I not pay attention to it or something? What's happening to you? Is there a way to revive it, or is it dead? I don't know. I'm gonna just sell that one, I guess? I really don't know what happened with that. I might have gotten distracted talking about other things and maybe it died. because I thought I've been clicking on them. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to tell which one is asking for something if they're all kind of close together, so that might have been what happened. Alright. So that kind of adds some stakes to this game, that if you aren't really attentive to what they need, they might die. This game is very, very fun though. It's fun in a really, really relaxing way. Like, I feel like this game is perfect to just unwind and hang out and play. It's kind of like Verity, a little bit, but with the element of having to actually sell specific things and complete orders that need specific criteria and stuff, which is like a fun combination of Verity, Stardew Valley, Plants vs. Zombies, and Strange Horticulture. And I like just the ambience of it too. Like, it took me a little while to figure out what the heck I was doing at first, but there's something just really fun about having just a very calm game that I can play, because I feel like there are times when other games, like, I love all the games that I play are really fun, but you know, sometimes The Wandering Village or Stardew Valley will get a little bit more stressful, or Raft will get a little bit more stressful, because it's like, maybe my people are starving, or maybe I'm in the mines and I don't have any food, or stuff can go wrong kind of in those games. And I still really enjoy all of them, not to say that I don't, but it's just very different having a game. Like, there is the stake here of not letting your plant die, but it's like such a relaxing atmosphere. And even though the plot of Strange Horticulture is actually pretty dark, with all of the stuff going on and the sort of creatures and possessions and potions and just all of that stuff, but to have something just super chill to come play and just relax, it's kind of fun. I don't know, I feel like you know, it's a kind of hectic time of year. Like, I finished finals for fall term recently, and I'm at my parents' house now, and it's been a little bit crazy getting ready for the holidays and like having more people around than I'm used to, because I'm back home at my parents' house with all the animals and my parents and my sister, and it's just a little bit more chaotic right now because that's the time of year that it is. And so to be able to just relax and play something that's super calming and also really fun and really satisfying is really nice. And it's kind of fun to have a game that's just more for like casual conversation instead of having to narrate everything that I'm doing, because I don't know, those videos are kind of fun too. One thing, ooh, it's bigger now, perfect. One thing is Ooh, I earned a lot for that. My, chair, square pots. Ooh, new plants. Yes, okay, well, I need another aloe vera, because I am out. And then I need a pink African violet, and then I will put there. I will put that there. Okay, what do you want? Alright, perfect, because I've already been working on that. Anyway, another thing is that I, today, with my parents, watched, The Boy and the Heron, which is a really, really interesting movie. I love Studio Ghibli, and I've watched the trailer for that movie, but I'd never actually watched it, and because I didn't want to encounter spoilers, I didn't really look for what exactly that movie was about, because I wanted to kind of go into it and experience it. I don't know if authentically is the right word, but like with no specific expectations for what it was going to be. That's not what I meant to do. But it's so interesting. I highly recommend it to anyone who enjoys that kind of film. Whoa, that one looks cool. Yeah, so, that was definitely, like, really surreal, because it's such a different, type of movie than I was necessarily expecting, because based on one of the trailers that I saw, I thought it was gonna be slightly more, like, not quite as fantastical as some of the films are. I thought it was gonna be kind of maybe more like The Wind Rises or something, which is, oh, that's convenient, because The Wind Rises is more historical fiction. I want books, but I don't know what I would do with them. Do I make a house? Is that what I do? Anyway, but yeah, it was a really good movie. It was, I know like a ton of people have been saying it's really, really good, and I feel like I've watched it later because I know it came out, I think last year or early this year, I can't remember exactly at this point, and it's almost next year anyway, so what are years? But I know like a ton of people were saying it's really, really good, and now I've seen it, so I can attest to that it is very good. But then again, I feel like every Studio Ghibli movie is good. So. But the animation in that one is really incredible. Like, it always is. But I feel like there was something about the reflection in water in this one that was just really well done. And I was talking to my family about this, how some movie studios seem like they're trying to just get out as many movies as possible to make money or to just make stuff. And what I think is really cool about Studio Ghibli is they take the time to make really, really amazing films. Like, the quality isn't sacrificed for getting it out fast. And not saying that all other studios do that, because they definitely don't. But I do feel like that happens sometimes, and it's like, if you'd taken the time to, like, write that better, or I don't know, like, design it better, or put the time and effort that a good project deserves, then I feel like ultimately you'd succeed more in the long run. Like, maybe you wouldn't get a movie out as often, but the movies that you did get out, you would probably, like, have more people go see it more times, and, like, maybe buy DVDs of it or something, and, like, want to go back to it. Whereas if people are just like, get out the movie as fast as possible so that we can earn lots of money, it's like, but, like, well, now no one's gonna want to interact with it, because everyone's gonna go and, like, the first batch will be like, oh, this movie is trash, and then other people will be like, oh, it's trash, maybe I shouldn't see it. Whereas when people take their time and make a really good movie, then it's like, well, yeah, like, go watch a really good movie. I don't know. That's just kind of something I've been thinking about in discussions with a few different people about movies and just in general, like, other kinds of media, where it's like, oh, but, like, this studio or publisher or creator or whatever other type of person or corporation, they get whatever product they make out, like, every day, versus someone who gets something out maybe, like, once a week, or they get something out, like, 3 times a year, when someone else might get something out, like, once a year. But it's like, but how does the quality compare? Like, how do the reviews of whatever type of thing it is match up to the timeline? Because I feel like this is kind of me putting on my author persona a little bit. For those of you who don't know, I am a published author. And it's like, I could write to get words on paper and just write a ton of stuff to get something out and get it published. But my books are really important to me, especially my novels. Not to say that my poetry isn't. That is what I've published so far. But it doesn't need the same kind of attention to detail as the novels, because it's typically not dealing with characters, and also most of the time each poem is kind of a standalone thing within the larger book, so I don't have to make sure plots stay cohesive across, like, 50,000 words. I have to make sure that the poem makes sense and then move on to the next one. But when it comes to the novels that I work on, it's like, I would not sacrifice what I want the novel to be and what I know the novel could be, to get it published fast and get paid fast. Because first of all, I feel like that cheapens the experience of writing the book if the motivation isn't from a place of wanting to tell a story and sort of create a world. If it's just like get something out to earn money, like that's not what I want to do. But also it's like, you know, if I take the time to write a really good quality book that is interesting and that I have made sure makes sense and doesn't have weird plot holes or inconsistencies, and that I've made sure is something that I can be happy with, then number one, hopefully more readers will enjoy it, which will ultimately pay off both in terms of spreading the book farther, but also like maybe more people will buy it. But also it will be a thing where even if it doesn't sell super well, and even if it isn't like really well known, I can be happy with the work that I've done, and I can also feel value from positive feedback on it, like, and I think the same thing kind of applies to me for YouTube, because it's like, I may not have comments on every video, but when I do get nice comments, it's really, really rewarding to be like, this is kind of validating that this thing that I'm having so much fun doing, other people are enjoying too. And it's something where it's like, I have fun doing this, so I would do this even if no one commented, and even if I wasn't getting anything in return, which I'm not monetized, so basically my only form of payment right now is like kind feedback, likes, anytime that people want to engage with what I'm doing. Like, it's kind of fun. And it makes it feel like maybe I'm bringing some entertainment to someone, maybe I'm making someone's day a little bit better. And so that's really rewarding in itself. And I feel like this got a little bit ranty, but it's just kind of something that I've been thinking about recently, and watching that film was definitely an example of, like, when art isn't rushed, it can be so incredible. And I know there's art that can be rushed and can still be incredible. One of my published books actually was based on a challenge where I had to write 20 poems in 20 days, and I did it, and it was rushed, but it was also like, it was something that I felt like I needed to do to process the situation that I was writing about, which was my grandma's death. And so in that way, it was like, doing it at that pace might have actually been good for me. Alright. Whoa, that plant is cool. But anyway, like, I don't know, I just feel like it's so easy for people to have their motivation for creating something be from a perspective of monetary gain, which I guess there's nothing officially wrong with that. It's just kind of like, I don't know, I find it a little bit sad when people use that as their sort of main main motivation rather than satisfaction for themselves in what they're creating. And maybe the money is the satisfaction for some people. I don't know. Oh my gosh, that plant is fun. I don't know which one that would be under though. Here. Alright. Okay. You're already that. Okay. Whoa, okay. That is fun. Okay, I need that. And I need that. Alright. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, that was kind of like a long tangent, but I should read more of these things because I have a lot of plants now. Okay. Frizzle sizzle. Its leaves resemble a cluster of rosettes, adding a whimsical and distinctive touch to succulent collections. And then baby toes, adapted to its native desert environment by having transparent tips that allow sunlight to reach its interior cells. Okay, pink African violet. Despite their name, African violets are native to Tanzania in East Africa and were discovered by Baron Walter von St. Paul in the late 19th century. Orange chrysanthemums. Some varieties of chrysanthemums are grown for their edible petals. The petals can be used in salads and as a garnish. Alright. Purple moon cactus. This is a result of grafting, a technique where two different plant species are combined to create a single unique plant. Okay. I know grafting is done a lot in orchard trees where they'll take one that has better fruit and then they'll take one that has better... These are so fascinating. And then I'll take one that has better roots and they'll put the one that has better fruit on top of the one that has a better root system. It's kind of weird how it sort of implies that you're in a room, like the fact that there's a table and books and that you're sort of trying to decorate presumably a room, but at the same time it's like you're in somewhere outside as well because there's sort of the day-night dark-light cycle, which is fascinating. But then there's no perception of how many days this is, like some of the other games that actually show, like, you're on day 47 or something like that. This is definitely very, very interesting though. The way that the plants look definitely remind me of the Zen Garden in Plants vs. Zombies. So that's kind of fun. But I think I have been playing this for a little while, and it doesn't seem like, because it doesn't have the sort of specific days or specific kind of checkpoints or any sort of necessarily obvious measurable time, other than it getting dark and light again. I think I'm gonna leave this here for now. This has been really relaxing and really fun to just play. And I hope that you were able to relax and enjoy this video as well. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!